Hi, I'm Steve. One of the most common questions I get are these hold-down clamps I use on the slider. And I want to talk a little bit about these. I've been asked where do I get the T-nuts, what clamps I use, so I'd just like to address that. These are a modified Craig clamp. These are the older style, which basically look a lot like a vice grip, with a little release handle and the height adjustment knob. The modification to this clamp was that there was a large fender washer welded to the bottom or the base of this clamp, and a piece of plastic is probably ultra high molecular weight poly or whatever glued to the bottom of the washer, and that's to protect the table. The screw, and I can't undo this by hand, was replaced with a flathead screw that designed to go into a countersink. This is a machine screw, and pretty much these T slots were made from a block of aluminum. It's got a keyhole on them. It's sized to such that for this particular size T slot, and on the bottom it was milled out for the countersink. So from the top, this countersunk screw goes in here and engages in that slot. Then once that's engaged, you can lock your material down to your table. These T's were custom manufactured by a friend of mine who passed away a number of years ago. As far as I know, this was his design. It works very well, and it's a good alternative for clamping on your slider as opposed to some of those eccentric clamps. One of the disadvantages to this clamp is that this reach is relatively small. It will not go all the way to the edge of the table, and furthermore, it will not reach across or has enough height difference to reach across a fence. So it's somewhat limiting from that perspective. The more modern clamp, and this is a Craig also. It came with my all Craig work table I just recently purchased. This is what they call the Automax, and this is the way it came. So this base will actually fit, but it does not bridge across the entire T slot. And to do that, I'll just pull out the standard screw, and I'll just show you how that looks on the table. Okay, my T-nut is in the table. I've replaced the standard screw with the flathead screw, and pretty much this slides in the T-slot, and notice that this does not bridge across the entire table, but it will clamp. And I do like the auto adjust feature, and you can adjust the pressure, but it really holds that piece securely. And so that's the clamping system. It's very effective. It does have its limitations. One of the things is it will not bridge all the way to the edge of the table. So if you're clamping a piece narrower than about 4 inches or so, it won't reach. I will show you how I will get across that. Say I needed to clamp this thin piece, but my clamp won't reach it. The best way to do that is to take a piece of equal or near thickness with another bridging piece, and I'm going to have to adjust the height of this thing. Actually, no, this is the auto clamp. So if you need to clamp that piece, I don't have the pressure up high enough on this, I don't think, but in any event, you can clamp narrow pieces using this method. I thank you for watching this video. I hope this has answered some of the questions many of you have had on clamping materials to the slider. I do have a set of air clamps on order, and I'm expecting those in the next month or so. But because of that, I have some extra T-nuts that will fit the German-made Martin T60 Classic machines, and I'm going to give a pair of these away to 2 viewers. To enter, send me a private message. To do that, go to the About on my channel and send a private message with your name and mailing address, and I will ship a pair of these to you. To make this fair, since I've got 2 viewers that will get this, the very first respondee will get a pair, and let's say respondee number 5 will also get a pair. So if you're a little late and don't get in, you still got a chance to get these. And what I do ask you to do, I know these fit the Martin. I don't know whether they will fit your machine if you have a different make. And what I've got over to my right or to your left, is shown the dimensions of these T-nuts. And if they will fit your machine, I do encourage you to send me a PM, and that way you can get something that isn't commercially available and isn't made anymore. So I thank you for watching, and have a great weekend.